Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going to come back in another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my predictions for last week. I went 11, 12 and 2. Only games I got wrong were Jacksonville versus Chicago. Jacksonville just does really good in Chicago, in London, so I thought they were going to win. Giants versus Bengals. Again, it was going to be a close game. One missed play caused the entire team to just fall apart because that touchdown to happen. But other stuff wouldn't have occurred in that game. But other than that, did great this week. This week we got Denver versus New Orleans. I got Denver winning. I feel like New Orleans, after getting just absolutely just beaten by who did they play last week? Tampa, where they just got played very physical. I think that they're just gonna lose to this Denver team. New England versus Jacksonville. I got Jacksonville winning this game. New England has just been looking terrible, and maybe Jacksonville can win this. Seattle versus Atlanta. I think this game can go either way. They're both very similar teams, but I think Seattle could take the win here. Next up, we got Buffalo versus Tennessee. Buffalo, even though they've just been playing, I think they could beat the Tennessee team. Cleveland versus Cincinnati. I have Cincinnati winning. Cleveland has just looked horrendous the rest since the season started. Green Bay versus Houston. This is a flip of the coin. It could go either way. But I think Green Bay is going to pull out the win. They had a better win last week, and I think that they'll be more dominant this week. Next up, we got Miami versus Indiana. I got Indiana winning. Miami just hasn't been looking that good, and Indiana with Joe Flacco back there has been looking great. Next up, we got Detroit versus Minnesota. I got Minnesota winning. Detroit just with the loss of Aiden Hutchinson, it just destroys that team tremendously and makes them lose the impact. Philadelphia versus Giants. Philadelphia, I think, is going to win, especially with the impact of Giants losing um, Andrew Thomas for the rest of the season. Most important offensive line position in left tackle. Down one of the best players that I think that's going to cost them the rest of the season. Next up, we got Raiders versus Rams. I got Rams winning. I think Rams are just so much of a better team compared to this Raiders team, even though they're now starting. I think Aiden O'Connell. I think that they have starting now. Then next, Washington versus Carolina. I have Washington winning. It's easily Washington. Washington's playing so dominant this season. Kansas City versus San Francisco. With the way that San Francisco has just been playing this season, I think Kansas City has an easy win against this team. Next, we got Jets versus Pittsburgh. I mean, depends on if not Devontae Smith plays this game, because that's where big factor is going to come in. Is if Devontae Smith plays then. But right now, I still think Pittsburgh can win this game over this Jets team. I mean, Baltimore versus Tampa Bay. I think this is another game that could go either way. But Baltimore's just been so dominant on the run. It's just been so dominant both ways. The ball that I have Baltimore winning. Then we got Chargers versus Cardinals. I got Chargers winning. Cardinals have not been looking that good, and especially with last week, Marvin Harrison Jr. going out with a potential concussion, that you just don't know how this team's going to play. But I think Chargers are going to win this. We forget. So yeah, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.